Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Talk That Shit Tuesday is here. Pull up, chat it up. Most importantly, talk that shit. It's all coming up next, right here on Hammers.House.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really wanna be famous? Do you really wanna be a superstar? Do you really wanna get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless, and I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe. It feels like I've been buried.
Good morning. What is up? And welcome to the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders and UFC content. Welcome to Hammers.House. Hope everybody's having a great day, great morning, wherever you guys are at in the world. Before we go any further, let's do a quick roll call. Adrian, what's good? Love that. You know what it is. You know what it is. Big Boss Raiders, what up? Hollywood Show, what up? Wasted, my brother, what's good, man? EJ Raider, what up? My son Prez is in the building. Gabriel Ramirez, what's good, man? Good morning. I hate you. What up? EJ Raider, Sarah, good morning. Prez already said what up. Earn, we done hired Dolph Ziggler and Bart Fart from How High. I'm so done. Chansworthy, Raider Cortez, D Buck, Jesse Guerrero, Derek Hazard, Gustavo, what up? High Key, Robert Pena, JR Raider. All right, I think I got a hold of everybody so far that's pulled up. For those that just did pull up, break them thumbs, y'all. First timers in here, don't let it be your last. Hit that sub and smash the bell for all your Raiders and UFC content. Salute Nation, salute Hammer. How did moving the car go? What up, Alan? Woke up at just before 7 o'clock, just before I could have potentially got a ticket, and was able to move my car right back in front of my house. Thank God. Fuck New York City parking and fuck New York City sanitation. I don't care. Anyways, guys, we have a GM and we have a head coach. Congratulations to Dave Ziegler, our new GM, and new head coach, Josh McDaniels. I watched the press conference yesterday. I loved everything I had to hear. I'm excited right now. I really am. I just wish that we could get to work like now. Free agency is up, coming up in the next 40 something days, however many days it is. And then we have the draft on April 28th. It's a lot of stuff we need to do to fix, not really fix. And it's funny. Mark Davis said this isn't a rebuild. This isn't a retool. I think somebody else had said that too. I wonder who that person was. He must be watching my stuff. So shout out to Mark Davis. Alex Marquez, hashtag booty holes. Yeah, that's right. For those that were in Docs' live last night, man, we had a great time with that shit. Brian Rodriguez, good morning. Docs' live was definitely funny as shit towards the tail end. Definitely had a good time. Was fortunate to hop on towards the end, considering I was back at work. But yeah, they all said the right shit, but so did Dennis Allen, Joe Bugle, Art Shell, Lane Kiffin. Shall I go on? No, please don't. Stu is funny as fuck, though. Hawk, what up? You ain't getting me ever again with that. I watch y'all was clowning. Yo, we had a good time doing it, though. We had a good time doing it. And shout out to Mrs. Graff as well. We definitely all had a good time while we were on that live last night. Raider Paul, what up? Lizette, good morning. So you know what? I might as well just get into it right now. Again, it's the first of the month. So for a lot of you guys that have been watching for quite some time, since we've been monetized anyways, you guys know what it is. For those that are the Shields Up members, you guys are entered into a monthly drawing for Hammers.House merch of your choice. So we have, I think it's like 20 or 21 20 or 21 members. I already had the wheel set. I'm going to shuffle it a couple of times. I'm going to spin it. Unfortunately, I cannot show it while I'm on here because I get clipped for not copyright, but it's something along the lines of them limiting the monetization for this live. So we're going to end up I'm going to do it, and I'll just say the name because I cannot show it on screen. We did try that before, and I got clipped almost immediately. When I set this up in the first place, they kind of frowned upon me doing giveaways. Guess what? It's my show. I don't care. I'm a man of the people, and I'm doing this for y'all. So, yeah. And Lumpy Sharp, what's good? Raider Cortez. So, a couple of people that are in here right now are on that list. I will sound off the names before I do it, and then we will get right back into our Raider stuff. But let me highlight this real quick. They have a lot to learn regarding each player and needs. Ziegler was great at getting no names, but the right fit, just like Davis said, Raiders used to do. There you go. Talk that shit. That's what today is all about. And I will put up the link momentarily. Again, it's your guys' day. Talk that shit. Pull up, chat it up. Most importantly, talk that shit. So let me go down the list real quick. We have Chaos Raider, Cruise Control, Jason Thomas, SC Experience, News Intel, Lumpy Shark, Chaz Edwards, Chris Watson, Aaron Hernandez, Balboa Raider, Raiders Cortez, Naomi TKO, James Moore, Ontario 6, Chef B, Mex Raider, NorCal Jesse, Gunsmoke, EJ Raider, Jesse Guerrero, and Terrence B. That is 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So let me shuffle this 21 times. And here we go. The winner is Aaron Hernandez. Congratulations. Reach out to me on IG and let me know what you've chosen for your Hammers.House merch. You can choose either the gear from Spotlight Sports Gear, or you can choose one of the newest ones, including the Fuck Your Adversity t-shirts off of Bonfire. So Aaron Hernandez, congratulations. You are the winner. Raider Juan, see, we're gonna be doing this all day now. Raider Juan, what up? Chaos, what's good? Chester, yo. In your honest opinion, which coaching staff you would like to see under Josh McDaniel's staff? That's a great question, Gabe. I would love if this guy doesn't become a head coach somewhere in the near future. I would love to have Brian Flores that's like my top candidate for defensive coordinator. And then it would fall between Wink Martindale, Jared Mayo, and oh my God, Sean Desai. Those would be my guys defensively. Special teams, retain Rich Bisaccia if he doesn't get the head coaching job with Jacksonville. Offensive coordinator, I like Bill O'Brien. He's been successful as an offensive coordinator. Another one successful as a coordinator, not as a head coach. I doubt Pep Hamilton comes here at this point. Really can't even think that many right now. Pyro, what's up? Navy Vet, good morning. Saul Raiders, what up? Sal Gutierrez, what up? Jose, what's good? Sarah, let them know what it is. Record and put it. Too late, Key. James I, what up? So happy the Chiefs lost. I think we're all happy that both of our rivals lost. I couldn't have been happier. Did you go move the car this morning? Yep. I woke my ass up at 7 o'clock. I moved it, and then I went back to bed almost immediately after. I rewatched the presser like 5 times, and each time I like Ziggler more. There you go. McDaniels did say that he was going to look at Raiders staff before he goes out looking. Yeah, apparently the reports out there right now is they might potentially retain Gus Bradley, which I am not too thrilled about. Brian said Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan would not come as a coordinator. I think the only way he comes out of ESPN is if he, in fact, is a head coach somewhere. Would I love to have him? Yes. That dude's energy. He's one of those dudes that's famous for talking that shit and holding people accountable. I wish that it would be something he would consider, but I don't think he's leaving ESPN to be a coordinator somewhere. This is a Super Bowl. I can just kick back and watch without stressing about the Chiefs or Niners. Feels good, man. Feels good. Talk that shit. Those that are in here for the first time, because I know I am seeing a lot of new names in here, do not let it be your last. Make sure to hit that sub button. We are on the road to 2K. I wish we could have hit it last week, especially doing a 10-hour marathon, but that was not the case. We are currently at 1765. Bourbon, what's good? Jesse, that was the funniest shit. I was at work watching this shit out in the open, and I couldn't stop laughing when it's like it was a fumble. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it was a fumble. Raphael's in here. Freight Train's in here. What's good? You know what? We know what today is. We know what today is, right? And I haven't done it yet, and we're already 12 minutes in. There's the link. We're not going more than 6 people in the box. I will have to take people in and out. You guys know how that goes. We need organized chaos. I don't want the craziness anymore. I want people to be able to talk and voice their opinions without being stepped on. So, yeah, link is there. You guys can pull up. And you know, some of you have a limited time frame anyways when you're in here. So, yeah. Let's talk about free agency. Let's talk about moves this team could potentially make. Let's talk about our current roster as well. Let's see who's staying and going currently with what we have on board. Chaz, good morning. Raider Moore, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And we got first guest in here. Yo. Uh-oh. Can't hear you, bro. We're going to talk about that, Sarah. We're going to talk about that. Channing, I can't hear you at all, bro. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. He'll probably pop back up. Yo. Nope. All right. To be honest, I'll be happy if we would change the whole offensive coaching staff and let the defensive staff stay one more year to see if they can Gus Bradley more time to get his players and improve. He got all his players this past offseason, and shit just did not pan out from at times. And making certain calls in certain situations did not help the cause either. Staying in a cover three with 2 high safeties, knowing that quarterbacks know how to eviscerate that and just throw under the safeties doesn't help the cause. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. AJ, what up?
What's good, Hammer?
Good morning. What up?
Feeling a little bit better about the McDaniels after that presser?
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. He did say a lot of the right things, and I put a post up yesterday about this. It was the clip from ESPN with Teddy Bruschi and Randy Moss and Rex Ryan talking about oh shit, never mind. Rex Ryan talking about this hire. And the one thing I put was, as a human being, not even as a coach, as a human being, you learn through experience and you learn from your mistakes. He was a head coach over 10 years ago. He's learned a lot more under Bill Belichick over the last decade. I think at this point in time, he has found his own identity, which was the major problem from Jump Street when he was the head coach for the Broncos. I feel at this time he has truly found his own identity and will coach the way that he should be coaching. He shouldn't be trying to emulate or duplicate anybody else at this point in time. Granted, I know his dad was maybe he still is. I don't know. But his father was a high school football coach in Ohio. He said that from the time he was 4 years old, he knew he always wanted to be a coach. I think 10 years later, I think he's learned from his mistakes through his experience. I think he's going to be just fine. I really do.
It's one of the things that I liked about it, that he said he knew the game like in and out, but one thing he really didn't know was like how important it is to have like people skills, people communication, you know, how to establish a culture. Like you said, that's one of the things that he was lacking, and one of the things he learned as he went on in the league.
I'm on board for this right now. I am, like, you guys heard my reaction the other day. I was very iffy about it, but again,
most of us were.
Again, I looked back, I reflected, and like I said, you learn through experience, you learn from your mistakes. He probably comes out a lot better at following those mistakes, and he's got rings, guys. He's got rings. Like I said, I think the most gangster thing he could have did yesterday was walk into that press conference, lay every ring out on the table, say, let's get to work, and just walk off. I would have done that shit. Real talk, I would have done that shit. There would have been nothing else you were getting out of me after that.
Well, yeah, and another thing that I really liked, it's what I had mentioned. I mentioned this on Raids Live the other day, is that it just looks like there's going to be cohesiveness by GM and coach. Like, we're not going to have to guess. I like that Ziegler just straight up came out and said, I'm going to make the final decisions on the personnel, of course, with McDaniel's input, but he's going to give him the players and he will have the final word. It's going to be top down. I love that.
Ern, I said this. I did say this on Sunday. All I want him to do is prove me wrong, but I think we're in good hands right now. I truly believe that. I believe we're in good hands right now, and I think the right moves are going to be made. You already heard them talk about Carr and talking to Carr already. Guys, I do believe that Carr is going to get this extension. Right now, we do not have a backup quarterback. I went through a list last night of free agent quarterbacks, and the only one, in my opinion, that would make sense for this system at this point in time would be Jacoby Brissett. And if you guys feel any type of other way about it, I want to hear you guys sound off in the chat or even pull up to this chat. But I think a good backup quarterback for us at this point in time would be Jacoby Brissett, because he's already familiar with Josh McDaniels' offense, and he did pretty well when he was playing under McDaniels' offense a couple of years ago with the Patriots. So if you guys feel any type of way about that, or you agree with it, let's see it. Sound off in the chat, or even pull up to this chat right now and sound off on it. I've seen an article about them thinking of releasing Perryman. Yeah, I saw that as well. And I feel that it's bullshit. Realistically, I feel it's something that the media is stirring up and wanting to start problems about. I don't see that happening. And if I was in that role as a GM right now, and I've said this to you guys over and over again these last couple of weeks, with everything Perryman did for us this year, and a lot of you wanted to crucify me when we did make the trade for him. Oh, you're out of your mind. He's ass, da-da-da-da. Granted, he is somewhat injury prone. This year, he missed 2 games. He was the leading vote getter for middle linebackers in the AFC. Had he not missed the 2 games, he would have broke the single season NFL tackle record. He's a special talent. He's a great run stopping linebacker. Yes, I'm saying it specifically. He is a run stopping linebacker. I would extend him for another 2 or 3 years. Let me pull Channing in here, see if this actually works now. Yo. There we go. And Brian Rodriguez, welcome to the Raider Nation Syndicate. Welcome to the family. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Much appreciated. If you guys really want to support your boy and support this channel, the link is at the very top of this chat. And anybody that wants Hammers.House merch, the link for both links are in there. The Spotlight Sports Gear and the bonfire links are in the description of the YouTube channel. And we're also doing a simulcast on Spotlight Sports Network as well. If you guys are over there and have not subbed to this channel, pull on up, sub to the channel, vice versa. Those that are in here that are in Hammers House, make sure to check out Spotlight Sports Network and sub to everybody over there. Key in the building, Mitch, Spotlight Raiders Talk if you haven't already, but you probably have. Coach Dante, Jay in the Bay. Who else am I missing? T. Hopkins, Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake is finally coming back this coming week. I cannot wait. I'm super excited to hear my boy back on. It's been a minute. And yeah, that was a lot for me to get out in like a minute. Channing, what's good? How do you feel about this these new hirings?
It took me a little minute to get on board. I thought about it pretty much all of last week until they actually announced that they was going to interview McDaniels. And I just try to look at it like, from my point of view, I just try to look at it like the pedigree is there. You know what I'm saying? The titles is there. Working with Tom Brady is there. Granted, we don't have Tom Brady at quarterback, but if anybody can be a miracle worker with quarterbacks, it would definitely have to be McDaniels.
Right.
Yeah, and I wanted to add to that and go. I was gonna actually want to go back to that, Hammer. I was gonna say, don't be surprised. Not to if we get another young QB, not to replace Scar, but to groom him for the future. That's what McDaniels is like to do in New England. I wouldn't be surprised.
This is the talk that we had last night on Dox's Live, and the one quarterback that I've brought up, and people are like, why? You know how people are. Carson Strong out of Nevada. Great pocket passing presence. He would be serviceable. Again, you can get him to just grow behind Carr or whoever the backup is as well, and you see what the possibilities are.
What round do you think he goes?
Second or third?
Second or third?
Probably the second, most likely.
Robert
Pena, before we go any further, Robert Pena, happy birthday, homie. Happy birthday, homeboy. Happy birthday to one of the loyalest subs that I've had. Again, I really don't like calling you subs.
Happy birthday, Rob.
You guys are my
happy birthday,
family.
Rob. Hope he's recovering well from it. He had COVID, I believe.
Yep,
he had the
Roro. He had the Roro.
Be safe, brother.
I hate calling you guys my subs because you guys really are my second family. So shout out to Robert. Happy birthday, brother. Fat Raider, what's good? He is a Pro Bowler, so his value is high. We're talking about Perryman there. I like Tyler Huntley as a free agent out of Baltimore too. A lot of people do after seeing him play for 2-3 games. We'll at some point today. At some point today, I will go down the list of unrestricted free agent quarterbacks this coming off season. We will talk about that. Keep Perryman. I left you a super sweet comment on your last video and it was deleted. I was like, dang, I could have asked. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. I don't touch any of this stuff unless I see a legit negative comment or somebody from another fan base talking shit. Because I did have some dickhead from the Broncos talking a whole bunch of shit. Like, did you motherfuckers even make the playoffs? I didn't think so.
Right.
What was it? The guy
at home on a fucking couch.
Ched something. I don't even remember his last name. I don't even know why I'm even giving him his 2 seconds of shine because his fucking comment was just fucking ass. Fuck him.
It was here where and
Hammer
with the Chargers too, right?
Yeah. What up, Channing?
I did want to ask you, like as far as the defense, your thoughts on that? Because I was thinking about it last night too. Because I was watching Spotlight last night when he was doing the doing the presser, the press conference, the introductories and all that last night.
Right.
And I was thinking like, I know that he, well, in his background, New England, I think they do a 3-4 base or a 3-4 hybrid, but it's multiple because sometimes they do, like a lot of nickel, a lot of 4-3.
Right.
I guess it just, their personnel is like chameleon, like whatever they want to try to stop. I mean, it's like a disguise pretty much, they can do different things. And I was just thinking, I know a lot of people were saying, well, Yannick didn't play good in the 3-4 and all that. I feel like with the personnel, get the players in here that you want. Keep a lot of the players that we have currently, like Yannick and Max, and you play them at their strengths. I don't think we should focus. Oh, is this a 3-4 or a 4-3 thing? We should just be multiple, and we can play whatever we need to do. I mean, can play whatever we need to play at that given moment of time, depending on the floor of the game or depending on the personnel that we matching up against. I mean, because that's pretty much what New England does. I'm not saying we have to be like New England,
Right?
but my thing is this: multiple defense is better than just a straight 3-4 defense. You know what I'm saying? So
New England,
just my opinion.
No. I agree with you. And New England is a 3-4 hybrid defense. That is their base. Yes, I have no problem with changing it up, disguising shit, and running different schemes. But the top priority is playing to these guys' strengths. And I was under the belief that that's what Gus Bradley was going to do this season. But clearly it didn't seem to be the case in certain circumstances. I've heard people saying, oh, I don't want a 3-4 because I'm not trying to see our edge rushers fucking standing up. I don't know if you guys were paying attention to that terrible game against the Giants, but we did try one type of defense where you had Max and Unique on the same fucking side. Unique was standing straight up and fucking swinging back and forth before the snap of the ball. And actually that play actually did work. I would love to see either one of them fucking standing up on the edge and fucking making things happen. I'm all for it. I know people are saying, oh, well, Unique can't play in the 3-4 and this, that, and the third. How do you truly fucking know that? Because you saw it happen once or twice?
You don't.
Give me a break. You don't. He
played in Baltimore for a hot second, Hammer. A hot second. Like maybe half a season, if that. If you use him at his strengths, I'm pretty sure he could stand up a little bit. If not, you move Klee out there, you let Klee stand up, and you put Yannick on the line and let him eat and try to rush the quarterback. It's so many ways that you can use and play the players at their strengths to do what you need them to do. That's one thing, and I love the nation. You know what I'm saying? I love the nation, but we got so many people, they hate this hire. They don't like this. They don't think that. Like, chill. The guy's only been in the office for 5 fucking minutes. Like, give it a chance before you just start shooting the shit down.
Let me pull up.
Like, man, where's your, like, we, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like they kind of took a shot at that to add to what you were saying when they said that they want to emphasize adaptability series to series, not game to game or season or to season. And I feel like it was a shot also at he who shall not be named, saying that we need to get with the times and run a newer type of offense just to adapt.
Do you guys think McDaniels would want to bring in Jimmy Garoppolo to back up Carr? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so because he like. Yeah, and at the same time, Jimmy Garoppolo came in, he would be asking for a hell of a lot more money than what a fucking backup should be earning. I don't see that happening. All right, I'm going to do this real quick because I did say I would do it. These are the unrestricted free agent quarterbacks this coming off season. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andy Dalton, Cam Newton, Tyrod Taylor, Jameis Winston, Jacoby Brissett, Teddy Bridgewater, Marcus Mariota, Joe Flacco, Mitch Trubisky, Tim Boyle, Blaine Gabbert, Chad Henne, Brandon Allen, Mike Glennon, AJ McCarron, Geno Smith, Colt McCoy, Chase Daniel, Brian Hoyer, Josh Dobbs, Trevor Siemian, Sean Mannion, Mike White, Dwayne Haskins, Kyle Allen, Josh Rosen, John Wolford, David Blow, Brett Ripien, Logan Woodside, Chris Streveler, who I've never heard of, and Kurt Benkert. The only other people that I would consider on this list right now, and I did say Jacoby Brissett right now is a backup for us. Brian Hoyer potentially, maybe. I'm not committed to that. Colt McCoy, he's a good serviceable backup, UT product. I followed him throughout his collegiate career. Chase Daniel is another one that's a really good backup quarterback. He was with the
He backed
Saints.
up Mahomes, right?
He did back up Mahomes once upon a time as well. So guys like that, I'm fine with as a backup. Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't see that happening because his asking price is going to be way too much. Big Daddy said we have to have a 4-3-3-4 hybrid. Yes, we do. Wasted, are you in here?
Yes, I am in here. I
right.
was waiting. I didn't want to cut you off or anything. But,
Hey,
Good morning.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on? I'm driving. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Wasted.
I don't want y'all to.
But I don't trust myself.
What's going on?
Someone said we're only winning 4 games. That person that said we're only winning 4 games. PSA, boys and girls, meth is a terrible drug.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. To think that Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna back Derek Carr up, I think it's funny, man. Like Jimmy Garoppolo's actually accomplished more in the National Football League than Derek has as far as winning. And
yes, he has.
They're pretty much on they're on the same tier quarterback. The only guy I can see taking a step back is Teddy Bridgewater. And I would choose Teddy Bridgewater to be a backup because he has a good relationship with DC. They're the same age. We know that he's a serviceable starter, and we also know that he's been several different locations, and he hasn't been able to hold on to a starting job. So I think he has to start relegating himself to the fact that he's not a starter anymore. I think Jimmy Garoppolo, being 1 game away from the Super Bowl and actually playing in the Super Bowl, I don't think that realization has hit him that he's a backup, and I don't really think he is. I think he can play and start for a bad football team.
I like
guess it depends where he go too.
So if you had to choose between Teddy Bridgewater and Jacoby Brissett, who would you take?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay. All right.
Teddy Bridgewater's a better player. Like Teddy Bridgewater has almost made the playoffs. You know, Jacoby Brissett is just good enough to get you beat.
Pause. Good morning, Dirty.
I would take Brissett.
Oh, what up, Dirty? I didn't even see you was up there. What up, King?
There it is.
What's up, Wasted? I know
Wasted,
you ain't
what up, boy? I hear you.
Back here.
What's up, player?
What's going on? Hey, good.
Hey,
bro.
out here working, bro. And here kicking it in the chat. I need to subscribe to the membership family for real. Don't go playing around. And Dirty, I gotta get on your channel and subscribe to YouTube, brother, because we gotta try to get your numbers up.
I appreciate that, brother. For sure.
Yo,
hey,
Wasted. Longy just said.
Wasted. I'm already subscribed, bro. I've been watching you. I've been on there. I've been locked you in, King. I've been hit the bell.
I appreciate you, man.
You know what? My name on here, and the name on the YouTube channel is different. If you ever see me in the comments and it say Chansworthy, that's me as well.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up.
There's the clarification. Longy just asked Wasted, what the fuck has Teddy Bridgewater done? That was a direct quote.
Teddy Bridgewater's a starter. Like, you know, Jacoby Brissett hasn't had the starting career that Teddy Bridgewater has, and Teddy Bridgewater actually, you know, has a high completion percentage. He's a smart guy. You know, he can pick up an offense, and you know that you can have him and pencil him. He's just been starting for the Denver Broncos. He started for the Carolina Panthers. He started for the Minnesota Vikings. So you know this is a guy that can pick up different systems and stuff like that. And Jacoby Brissett is a very, you know, he's a solid backup, but I know that Teddy Bridgewater can win games. He's won 10 games in his league before. So if you have a long-term injury, you can put Teddy Bridgewater in, and you know that you're going to at least be 8-8. He's not terrible. I like with Jacoby Brissett, he always plays well for 1 or 2 games, and then you go on that slide. Yeah, I just don't think he's as good as Teddy Bridgewater is. So that's what the fuck he's done.
Lowbrow said, I'm concerned most with the ability of our O-line to go from an air raid O to the Arid Perkins O. A completely different skill set is required. This worries me because then our defense being a 4-3 or a 3-4. I think our O-line is going to be different. Our O-line is going to be different tremendously, especially with having these guys in place, they're gonna know exactly how to fill these holes. And there are reports out there already of guys we need to get rid of. And the three people that were on that list was Denzel Good, Perryman, and Trayvon Mullen.
Bullshit.
Good just came off of an ACL injury, and I said it yesterday, or the day before rather, because I wasn't on yesterday, that it's very difficult for an offensive lineman or for a lineman in general, more than any other position, to fully recover from an ACL injury. You see these guys in the offensive line all the time with the stone cold knee braces and everything. We have to see him come to camp and see how he looks. Right tackle, yeah, we need to worry about that because Brandon Parker is straight ass. I would not mind getting the free agents that we've talked about. Moses from the Jets, Norwell from Jacksonville to fill those spots right now for the time being.
Brandon Sheriff is available too, right?
Sheriff is another one that's up there, and a lot of people
Sheriff is available as well.
Stormtrooper was good.
A lot of money in those injuries.
Our defense was air raid. Where the hell? Hold on. Spotlight.
I was going to say that too. Spotlight.
I was thinking the same thing. I was
the same
like,
thing too, Spotlight.
Spotlight Raiders talk. Our offense was air raid. Where the hell was I when our offense was an air raid? Agreed. And it's not. Look, with Josh McDaniels at the helm now, I know not everybody's really fully paid attention to a Patriots game, but me living in the Northeast, I've had to see them time and time again since I was a kid, and especially since Belichick and McDaniels is there. They love to run that ground and pound. They love a two running back set formations, whether it being a pro gun, offset pistol, and they like the two tight end sets as well. So it's not going to be a matter of them airing it out all the time. I don't even want to say it's necessarily conservative, but everybody gets a piece of the pie on the offense. So we'll see how that shit plays out. I don't think at this time, especially with what this dude is asking for in Davante Adams, I don't necessarily think that this is going to be his landing spot. He wants $30 million a year.
It's over with.
I don't see
They're already tagging him.
That's a non-start.
Who just said they're tagging him?
I did. They're going. I believe Green Bay is going to tag him.
Freight. They don't have the money. They have the second worst cap. They're 45 million over the cap. The last time they franchise tagged the player was 2010 with defensive tackle Ryan Pickett. They have not franchise tagged the player
I remember
since.
that.
So I don't see them doing that. They don't have, and the average salary for a wide receiver on the salary cap, I believe, is 18.5, and he only made 12 this past year. I don't see him getting franchise tag because they can't afford it. There are 5 teams that are out there. Go ahead. Somebody.
I wonder if you think he'd do it for 16 mil a year?
Not if the average franchise tag is 18 mil. Hell no. And the thing is,
especially with the cap going up.
Yeah, the cap is going up. So right now, at this point in time, because people tried to jump on me about this the other day, I did put out what our salary cap is, and it's like between $21 and $23 million in cap space. It's supposed to go up another 20 mil, so we'll be at between 41 and 43. And then we also have to take into consideration players that we might let go. So regardless of the cap space we're going to have, I don't know right now if it's necessarily feasible or logical to have us sign Davante Adams. As much as we all want it, including myself, I'm not sure it's going to happen at this point in time. We have to see what goes on with the extension of Derek Carr, how much he's willing to take. If he tries to get in their ear and try to convince them in one way, shape, or form to get Adams here, but this type of offense is known for the running backs, the slot receivers, and the tight end shining. It's never been a solidified number one wideout, regardless of them having Randy Moss ages ago. Pacian, thank you for the donation. None good free agent quarterback. Ziegler isn't going to give up the farm in a trade, and no QB in the draft is worth starting over with Wasted Jimmy G has been lucky to be on good teams, but is not as good as Carr. Talk that shit. And thank you for the donation.
Well, listen, I'm not saying that. See, you have to listen to wording in the English language. I didn't say that he was as good as Derek Carr. I said he's more accomplished than Derek Carr is. His resume. Now, we're not talking about numbers and yards and things like that. If you talk about who's done more and who's been further in the playoffs, it's Jimmy Garoppolo. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? It's the same way when Brady and Peyton Manning were younger. Peyton Manning had the numbers, but Brady was more accomplished, and now Brady has the numbers at this point. So you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I don't think that Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Derek Carr, but I don't think that he's much worse than Derek Carr either. I think him and Matthew Stafford and Derek Carr, they're all in a certain tier of quarterback. You know what I mean? I don't think that they're in that Mahomes, kind of Aaron Rodgers level, but I think they're a step below that. So you know what I mean? And I think Jimmy Garoppolo is at the end of that. I definitely think Derek is better than him. I think Stafford might be a little better than Derek, but they're all around the same. You can't really go wrong with taking any of them. See, the problem with Derek right now in this situation is for him to get Devontae Adams here, he's going to have to take a pay cut because everybody's saying $30 million, right?
Yeah.
But $30 million is a natural progression from the 27 that D-Hop got, right? So That's the basement. That's the basement. It might be more than 30. And we got to look at is that Devontae Adams has always been grossly underpaid by the Green Bay Packers. He's the best wide receiver in the league right now. And this is the only time in his career he's going to be able to maximize his earning potential. So you can't get him to take a haircut. It's not going to happen.
Shout out to Spotlight on this comment. Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the league, but players going to have to be released and players take pay cuts. So it's not going to be just Derek Carr taking a pay cut. If we're able to clean these books a little bit, especially after June 1st, and I'm talking about specifically Littleton and Kwiatkowski, that's another 15 off the books. We take a $6 million cap hit next offseason as a result of that. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all, but we'll see how this shit plays out. Ern said, I'm not expecting this regime to go after top free agents. They will pursue the right fit as opposed to the big splash. Hey, you heard it.
They don't collect talent.
You heard it yesterday in the presser. Ziegler said he's the one that's ultimately making these decisions.
Yeah, and
I never heard that from Mayock because we know that Mayock was Gruden's puppet. So they fucking hear that right off the bat. I'm fine with that. I'm on board with that.
You know what, man? I believe Mike Mayock deserves better than he got, man. I'm really sad for Mike Mayock. I think Mike Mayock would have done a great job had it not been for John.
Me too. Me too.
I really do. I feel bad for everybody involved falling under the weight of John Gruden's madness. I really do.
I honestly think that Mayock is going to catch on another team somewhere else, bro, and literally blow it out the fucking water, man.
Yeah, and then I kind of wanted to add to that too. I was like, I understand like McDaniels and Ziegler, they're respected around the league, but I don't know if they're respected enough with our players they're going to want to take some pay cuts to make roster moves.
Guess what? Our players don't have any history in the league, bro. Our play. We have one of the youngest rosters in football. We have a bunch of guys that have done nothing, and they only have value to us as the Raiders. The only guys that are cornerstones are the Nate Hobbs of the world, the Max Crosbys of the world. Those kind of guys. Guys like Josh Jacobs, he's just a running back. The New England Patriots have routinely gotten rid of running backs and skill position players. Colton Miller is a guy that is gonna be there. You know what I mean? But the rest of them guys, man, listen, these guys that are coming in know what it looks like, man. And that's the difference between when people say, you mentioned Joe Bugle and all these other people. These guys come from winning. Right. They know what winning looks like. They know what it's supposed to look like in the locker room, what it's supposed to look like in the front office. And all of the guys that are crying about Richie B leaving, they're just fucking young. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. They're young guys, man. They're young guys who've never really had any history in the National Football League. This is the first time that they're going to go through losing a coach that they like. They'll learn. And I'm going to be honest with you. With Devontae Adams, I don't see Devontae Adams coming here because him being 15% of the cap is a non-starter. They don't pay. The New England Patriots, and I know these guys aren't Bill Belichick, but I'm sure they picked up some of his ways. They barely paid Brady.
Facts.
So I
Because Brady was constantly taking
too,
cuts to help build that team around him.
Yeah.
Brady was a guy that was constantly taking discounts just to build the team around him, and I respect the fuck out of him for that because he did get his payday when he went to Tampa. Kyle Mick, DC has not forced a ball in a decade. What game are you watching, bro?
Dude, he straight up admitted that he was just
drugs. He has admitted it. He has admitted on several occasions that he has forced balls in there, and a couple of times he paid for that shit. I've watched him firsthand at a couple of games that I've physically been at. He has forced balls and thrown interceptions as a result, man. He's the type of quarterback at this point in time, and I love Carr. He's a good quarterback. He is a top 10 in my opinion. But dude, at times will come out of the huddle. He will get in the huddle and be like, hey, I'm throwing it to you. Ready, break. And he locks eyes on that one receiver and just will force shit even if it's not there.
Yeah.
He did it the last game.
It's not an insult. It's a fact of life.
Say, Hammer, I wouldn't mind Adams, but I wouldn't mind getting DJ Shark or fucking
Allen Robinson. I think a lot of us have that consensus down the board. If we aren't able to, or if he just decides not to come here for whatever reason, the Chark or Allen Robinson would potentially.
I don't want DJ Chark. I'm good on DJ Chark, bro. Allen Robinson, okay. DJ Chark, no.
I don't want Allen Robinson.
What about Tyler Lockett? Is he up for it? Is he a free agent?
Bro.
All right, bro.
What about Christian Kirk?
You guys take care. Have a good one.
All right, brother.
Later. Christian Kirk is another one that people are high on and interested in. Spotlight said, I'd rather take the right fit player for the offensive defense instead of a big splash because sometimes a big splash might not succeed here. That's a fact.
Hey, look, there's a wide receiver that you guys aren't mentioning that has rumored to want out of where he's at, bro. And that's DK Metcalf. You know what I mean? DK wants out of Seattle.
That's a big yo. I did not realize.
Like that.
I feel bad. I feel bad that I didn't realize this shit before because I thought he was a shorter receiver. I thought he was one of those guys that was like 5'10", 5'11".
No,
the dude is a fucking beast and he's 6'3". When I saw that shit, I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? He could be another guy that could be here. I would not. I would never fucking be against.
He doesn't want to be in Seattle anymore.
Well, Wilson doesn't want to be there.
But if we get him, he's gonna eat up some money.
If Wilson doesn't want to be there, a lot of other people are not going to want to stay there either.
Oh, okay.
Right. You too.
He's still on his rookie deal. He's still in his rookie deal. He's only getting like $2 million a year, something like that.
Okay.
But he wants out of Seattle.
Whoa.
Because he feels he's not being used properly. You know what I mean? He thinks that, his numbers should be higher than what they are. He's tired of running up and down the field for no fucking reason at all. So he wants out.
Yeah, that boy be running track meets for nothing.
And man, he's strong as hell at the point of attack, physicality, big body that you need in the red zone. I would love that. Pair him up with somebody else. I would love that here,
bro.
You would be a dumb motherfucker if you wouldn't love that.
To get a DK Metcalf at $2 million a year, bro, I'll give you a first-round draft pick. I don't give a fuck.
I'll give you a futures first-round draft pick. I'm not giving you this year's.
I give him next year's first round.
But I definitely give you next year's first round.
Hell yeah, I'm down with that one.
Shit, I give you all 3 of my third-round picks if that's what the fuck you want for a DK Metcalf.
All right, so Earl Hall said, what about rebuilding the offensive line, sign Jensen, the center from Tampa, and move James to guard, sign Moses to play right tackle? How about instead of that, we sign Moses to play right tackle and we sign Andrew Norwell to play left guard? I know Andre James is a guard. He got moved to center as a result of Cable, but I'd rather have Norwell at the left guard and just leave James. James was progressing upward towards the tail end of the season.
See, the great thing about Andre James is now he can play every spot on the line. He now literally can play every spot on the line with knowledge. You know what I mean? Now, some people will tell me, oh, he's not big enough. Bro, it doesn't matter really how big you are all the time, dude. It's about how intelligent you are and how well you are at fighting and blocking. That's all it is. Size don't always matter, man. You know what I mean? It just don't always matter.
That's definitely not what she said.
My size matter.
Ah!
I'm 6'3" and 280, so
Pause.
I'm a big ass
Pause.
nigga. That's why I go by a freight train. Paul.
Spotlight with another hammer on this one. It's smart to get Metcalf while he's on his rookie deal. It absolutely is.
Yeah, we all saying that. Spotlight.
Shout out to Paycian on the $5 donation. Doesn't it seem like DC would take the discount Brady strategy so the team can build around him to simply win? Yes, and that's what we've said a couple of times already. I
He
do
did it on his
believe
last contract.
Yeah, I do believe he's willing to take the discount to get the right pieces in place for him. Not to say that he doesn't have weapons built around him right now, but that offensive line needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed quickly. I say it time and time again. This is from a coaching perspective as well. If your O-line doesn't work, your offense isn't going to work.
Look, that's the first thing they're going to address, bro. I'm telling you. That's the first thing they're going to address because they've always had a stellar line. That's his bread and butter. None of his playbook works without a fucking line.
Anthony Estrada said, "What's up to the panel?" By the way,
what's cracking with you, Anthony?
Ridley, Raider Lux. Ridley is a no. I'm sorry.
That's definitely a no.
Listen to me. He's injury prone and also somewhat of a head case. I am not knocking anybody with mental health issues, but this could be a situation where it's like he's just going to take time off every once in a while. We can't have that, especially not now. Last year was a win now situation, especially with where we were at one point. We were second in the AFC at one point, and then we just fucking fell off. We were second in the conference going into MetLife. It was a win now situation. Yeah, it was a win now situation. Right now, we have the right pieces in place in our front office and our head coach. We still are waiting to hear who the coordinators are going to be. But going into this season, it's going to be a win now situation once again. And hopefully, having these guys on board, everybody is going to be held accountable for their actions. We're not going to see any more of this stupid off the field bullshit. Nate Hobbs, I love the player that you are. I love what you brought to the table this year, dude. Get your shit together, man. I admire you as a player. Off the field, clean your shit up, bro. If you want to fucking, like I said it a couple of weeks ago when he got hit for the speeding ticket. Yay, I got money. I'm in the league. Motherfucker, if you want to fucking play Fast and the Furious, go rent out a track for 3 or 4 hours and do some laps around the track. Because we need you on the field.
You know what this is, bro? This is 100% why he slid down the draft board and nobody knew why. You know what I mean? This kid with talent was sliding so far down the draft board. He's got character issues. You know what I mean? This is not something that's just gonna stop overnight. It's not. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a continuous thing in his career until he sits down somewhere and figures out what the hell is going on, man.
I don't want to fucking relive that fuck boy. Yeah, I'm calling you a fuck boy, Damon Arnett. I don't want to relive that shit. We've already seen him get cut from 3 teams in a fucking season, man. 3 teams.
I don't think it's
got locked up, didn't he?
I don't think it's going to be that bad because he hasn't crashed 4 rental cars in 1 year.
I just want him to be a little bit smarter about what he does off the field. And I'm not trying to dictate to you. I don't know if you're watching this or not. I'm not trying to dictate your life, dude, but please, you want to be in this league and you want to be continued a successful career, please think about what you do when you're not in the fucking headquarters and when you're not on the fucking field. Please, for the sake of Raider Nation, please be smarter about your decisions.
Please. You saw Damon Arnett, man. You fucking blowing it, bro. Stop blowing it. You know what I mean? For real. You got money now, man. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have the same problems that you had before, bro. Stop for now. So mental health is affordable for you. You know what I mean? Help is affordable for you, bro. You shouldn't have these same issues. You know, help is given to you free by the NFL, man. You shouldn't have no excuses, bro. None at all.
Sarah asked, how does everyone feel?
Hey, look. It's been a long
I'm
time
happy the
coming.
motherfucker is gone.
20 years. Hammer, you froze? Yeah, Hammer froze. So I'll answer the question, bro. How does everyone feel about TB officially retiring? So look, congratulations to that man, bro. You know what I mean? Congratulations to that man, dude. For real, for real. As much as I dislike him and all of that, I can't take away from the fact that that man plays some of the greatest football, you know what I mean, that you're ever gonna fucking see. You know what I mean? Some amazing passes, some amazing fucking drives, and has been to more Super Bowls than any fucking franchise in NFL history, bro. Aside from the one he played for. You know, no, actually, he's been to more than them because he went to one with Tampa Bay. So he's been to more Super
Guys, I
Bowls than
apologize. Guys, I
you.
apologize. I just had a rolling blackout. Like, I'm not even being funny about that shit. I legit just had a rolling blackout. Like, I just had to use a Wi-Fi hotspot. There we go. I had to use the Wi-Fi hotspot just to fucking get back on real quick.
I
Holy
just had
shit.
a flat the other night, bro. So I feel you.
This is like the second or third time since I've been living here this shit happened. One time it happened. It wasn't a rolling blackout. Apparently a squirrel got fucking zapped on the fucking generator and blew the fucking transformer or whatever. I was like, wow. Press said McDonald's Wi-Fi strikes again. Fuck you, dude.
I hate to say it, TB the
All
GOAT.
right, what did
I hate to say it though, but he the GOAT.
He the GOAT. You know what I
The
mean?
GOAT.
when
So
he won that
I'm not
last
saying
Super
that.
Bowl? When he won that last Super Bowl, I did fucking say it. I did give him his respect finally. But you know what? I'm happy he's gone. I am. Do
I
we
mean,
know
everybody
if
happy
Gronk
he's
is now
gone, bro.
going to retire? Do we think Gronk is going to retire now and
Hell
follow in the
yeah. He
footsteps so
only
they
came
can end
back
up
to play
Yeah,
again
he
at the
Brady.
will.
same time?
I don't even want
He
Gronk
might.
here.
It's
So why are we talking about it? I
Yeah,
don't
who
even want
gives a damn
why are
about
we
that?
Prez,
We're
talking
talking
about
about
it?
our team. Fuck everyone else.
It's Con Ed, bro. It's Con Ed. Let me hold on. I got to turn something off, and then I might have to reconnect to the other Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second, guys.
What's up? What's up?
Yo, hey, y'all, I got a slide. I got an appointment. I'll holler at y'all later. I'll be in the chat.
What's
All
up,
right
big
then,
bro?
dirty.
That ain't dirty.
That's
Who
not
was that?
dirty.
Wasted?
That ain't dirty. That's freight.
Oh,
That's freight.
my bad, Freight. All right, Freight, my bad, dirty.
You good? That's
There they
big
go
bro.
with that shit again, dirty.
They go with that shit again, bro.
Pacey, welcome to the Raider Nation Syndicate.
Fuck
Welcome
it,
to the
I'll take it.
family.
You my brother. I ain't tripping.
Thank
Hey,
you
I
for
ain't
becoming a
tripping.
member.
All right,
Pacey,
I'll
thank
holler
you
at
for
y'all later.
later, bro.
All right, bro,
All right.
bro. Have a great day, man. Be safe.
Pacey, thank you for becoming a member. Those, if y'all really want to support me and support this channel, the link for the memberships is at the top. You got 2 tiers, the Drop the Hammer and Shields Up. Shields Up members are eligible for Fan Fridays, and they're also eligible for a monthly Hammers.House merch giveaway. Shout out to Aaron Hernandez, who won this month's. Reach out to me on IG with your info. Let me know what shirt, size, all that stuff, and you'll be getting some merch very, very soon. Congratulations. Where are we at right now? Raider John, what's good? I can't believe that shit just happened. I really don't want to use this Wi-Fi hotspot, but Gabe, what up, brother? And
What
for
up,
those that want to
Gabe?
pull up, you know what today is? It's Talk That Shit
Gabe's at
Tuesday.
work.
All of y'all pull up. And we just got another member, Raider Gabe. Welcome to the Raider Nation Syndicate. Welcome to the family, brother. Thank you so much for the support.
Gabe at work, but yeah, if Gabe was home,
200
Gabe
plus. We have 210 currently watching. Wipe them feet. Like and subscribe. Become a member of the original house, the only house. Support this channel. Talk that shit, Sarah. I thought we were going to be able to get to 2K for my birthday, but obviously that didn't happen. Right now, we are currently at 1770. So we are 230 subs away from 2K. It would be dope if I could. We know this isn't realistic. At least I don't think it's realistic. If I could get to 5K by April 27th, if I was able to get to 5K by April 27th, your boy would be getting inked up in Vegas. Raider Shield right here. But I don't know if that's realistic, but we'll see.
Hey, Raider Nation, because he said that, I may just, since we had the draft, I may just talk him into getting the shield when he drunk anyway.
No. Because now I don't plan on getting drunk because I could only imagine what the fuck will happen to me in Vegas.
Nobody
I'm not getting
plans
drunk.
on getting drunk. No one ever plans on getting
Oh
drunk.
no, I'm not getting drunk. Snoop's asked, "What if Gronk came to the Raiders with McDaniels? What would you think?" Gronk
Nope.
and Waller.
Nope.
That would be some scary shit, but it's not gonna happen.
I'm not interested in that, bro. Gronk is injury prone at this age, man. He is. Are we talking about bringing in another fucking Jason Witten? Because that's exactly what he's gonna do, bro.
Yo, leave my guy Jay Witt alone. I have his jersey hanging up in the closet right now too.
I'm happy for you. But the reality is,
Hey, I
spend
can't
that
lie.
money somewhere else.
The Patriots did. They used him to fuck up, man. When he was playing for them, they just
Bro.
kept patching his ass to fuck up and making him carry on like shit. He been through some shit.
He only came back to the NFL for Brady, bro. He didn't come
Yeah,
back
I
for
already know.
nobody else.
He didn't come
He
back for
only
nothing
came
else.
back for Brady, man. So, and he's old now, dude. He's old. You know what I mean? He hasn't completed a season since he's been back yet. Isn't it takes games off? Is that what we're asking for right now? I thought we was asking for a new culture here. You know what I mean? A winning culture. I'm not saying he's not a winner, bro, but I'm just saying I thought we was asking for something new here, bro.
So what do you
Correct
do?
me
What
if
do
I'm
you do
wrong.
with the Waller? What do we do about the Waller situation as far as the contract?
Keep him.
His numbers dipped this year.
Well, guess what? This year is going to be the year that he has to show and prove. He has to stay healthy. He has to fucking perform. He has to produce. Point blank period. That's the only way that man is getting a payday now. And fuck Clutch Sports, because I guarantee you they're going to try to be in his ear at this point. Like I said, people were dragging out the narrative about everything that he was doing or not doing when he was injured this past year. And I'm not even entertaining that bullshit. But at the same time, this is going to be the year where they're going to be in his ear like, oh, they're not doing this. You're not doing that. Oh, get your money. Fuck them. Don't show up. No. Don't be that cancer. We don't need that shit.
That's the thing. That's the thing too, Hammer. Like if he would have had a seat, like if he would have had the season like he had last year, if he would have had that shit this year, I'm sure they would have paid him ASAP. Like they would have, nah, we can't keep doing you like this. Cause he definitely he gave him a discount when they signed this, when they originally gave him the original deal. Cause he don't even make as much as Kittle and Kelsey and them.
Beantown breakdown. My resident masshole friend. Why does Mark Davis always look like the kid who gets a sticker at the end of the day for not shitting his pants? I'm fucking done with you, dude.
Wow.
Well, you know what? You're very familiar with both of these guys that we just hired. So why don't you come on in and sound off on it, bro? I would love to hear what you have to say about that. Let me put the link back up here again.
He do remind me of a spoiled ass rich kid who got that same fucked up ass haircut from childhood.
His barber sucks.
Why does Robert Kraft look like the Santa that you don't want to sit on his lap in the mall?
Well, clearly the girls in Florida wanted to.
Hey, we know what Kraft be on. I'm getting a massage and a blowjob at the same goddamn time.
Yo,
and he gonna get him some trim.
Leave Kraft alone. He got good people around him. Shout out to Meek Mill.
Hey, I'm just.
Oh fuck! Apparently I missed Lumpy Super. Let me get back up. Let me find it. Dude, I'm sorry. Like the chat floods ridiculously. We got over 200 people in here, and everybody's always chatting it up. I'm trying to find it, and I can't find it. Lumpy. Oh, here we go. I would rather have the center of Iowa and move James to guard. We're not getting. I'm telling you, I don't see us drafting an offensive lineman in the draft.
I say draft. I say this. I may draft me That's why I'm saying I can't believe they let Jimmy Morrissey slip through. Hey, you should have kept him. That didn't make no sense, man.
Live from Dirty's basement. Michael Thomas is what I want. Michael Thomas is not coming here. That's another head case we don't need to deal with.
I mean, he's a superstar receiver, but he's very injury prone, and money was always the issue with him. Shit.
Sergio asks, is Hayward re-signing? I don't know. I don't know.
Casey Hayward?
I guess it depends on what Russell Wilson. That DK Metcalf, that idea got me scratching my shit. Like, hey, is that a possibility for real?
Yo, no, I rather trade picks for DK Metcalf. I do not want Michael Thomas here because it's going to be another headache and a half. We're probably going to relive AB again. I'm not with that shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said.
Sheriff is another one that's on my radar right now in free agency, but I like Morgan Moses and I like Andrew Norwell. Those are my top two guys for right tackle and left guard at this point in time.
So do you keep Leatherwood? Do you move Leatherwood?
Hell no. You leave him at guard.
Or do you leave him at guard and let him get it there?
You leave him at guard and let him play right there. You leave him at guard. You get a veteran presence to put on his outside. You know what I mean? And you get a veteran presence to put between Colton Miller and Andre James. You know what I mean? You get two veterans right at that spot right there. Solidify that line. That's what they're gonna do.
Yo, you know Dirty. I mean? Peanut butter and jelly with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
It's not me, bro. It's not me. So 2 nights ago, we were talking. So I was, JT.
Yes,
JT.
Yes.
Right. So we're talking, right? JT says that making a sandwich is cooking. We get into this big argument, right? So he's like, yo, if you put butter on your PB&J, you know what I mean? It's a fire ass sandwich. I said, yeah, that's some old Southern shit, right? I said, but at the same time, if you put butter on the outside of the bread and put it in a skillet and toast the PB&J, you get a nice crispier, buttery sandwich. You know what I mean? He was like, but no, if you put a light coat of mayonnaise, I said, nigga, mayonnaise on a PB&J?
That's disgusting, man. Like, I reading that shit, I almost gagged. Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah. And you know what? I wouldn't do it, but it does do something to it, crystallizes the goddamn bread or something. It's something with that mayonnaise.
Look, that's you put mayonnaise on the outside of your bread if it's fucking meat. You know what I mean? That makes more sense because I've done that before. Even a grilled cheese sandwich. The best grilled cheese sandwich is a light coat of mayo spread on the outside of the bread when you put the cheese and shit in there to grill it, right? Because it gives you a nice, crispy, fire ass bread. But not on a fucking PB&J. No, just plain old butter. Just plain old butter and you're fine, dude.
All right, so we got news right now in regards to Brian Flores because I know a lot of you guys want him here as our DC, but reports from Adam Schefter, Brian Flores was named the finalist for the head coaching position with the Houston Texans.
Makes sense.
Yep. You wanted Watson so bad. There you go. You're getting your wish.
There you go.
Brian Flores is going to Houston.
He's a finalist right now for the Houston position.
Man, hey, look, if that happens, Watson ain't gonna leave. Cause I already heard that.
No, he's not. He's not.
Cause they already said motherfucker was already saying the rumor on the rumor mill. Hey, wherever you go, that's where I'ma come type shit.
Hey, look,
wherever you go, that's where I'ma come.
Deshaun Watson only wanted out of Houston because he didn't like the coach.
Was that Bill O'Brien or was that David Culley?
The one they just got, whoever the new guy is.
Oh man, shit! I thought it was because of the general manager and shit.
Yeah, it was because of that whole. It was everybody, bro. He definitely didn't like the coach. You know
Dirty.
what I mean?
G-Town said, "What's good? What's the best taco joint in LA?"
We're not gonna trade the player. etc., etc. Hey, motherfuckers crazy.
If you in LA, man, go to Trejo's Tacos.
Like,
Yeah, Danny
like Danny
Terrio.
Trejo's spot.
Yeah, Danny Trejo's
I
spot.
can't wait. I can't wait to go to LA next season. This shit's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. Rita Casper said, "Watch Watson get federally indicted tomorrow." That's fucked up.
Nah, hey, look, if they're bringing in Brian Flores, you know what I mean? If they're bringing in Brian Flores as a finalist, I'm gonna tell you right now, Houston Texans know something about the case that we don't.
Steve
You know
Richards
what I
said
mean?
Mayo. Steve Richards said Mayo on your defensive coordinator job, not your PB and J. I like that.
Yeah. I'm not the guy to putting Mayo on PB and J, bro. That's not me, man.
Disgusting, man.
I'm
Jonathan,
not doing that.
I think Jonathan has officially been suspended from Hammers.House for like the next week. Just for that shit is disgusting, man. It's
But
taking
last night
everything
he
in
tried
and
to
not
clear it up.
right now.
He tried to
So
clear it up last night.
Apparently,
so.
NBC Sports has a rumor, and we're going to talk about it right now because it's Talk That Shit Tuesday. But apparently, there are Raider players disappointed with Josh McDaniels' hire.
It's amazing when it's players, when it's plural. You know what I mean? When it's only one player.
And this is fucking Vic Taffer, the Athletics' Vic Taffer reporting this shit. They were disappointed by McDaniels' hire as they hoped to see interim coach Rich Bisaccia earn the gig. In what universe did you see Rich Bisaccia being our head coach?
Oh my God, they keep going back to that. He was
Dude was using the green fucking playbook from the Water Boy, man. Like, stop.
Man.
You know what? Longy, that's exactly what it is. Vic Taffer's like, well, I can say this on my show, right? Vic Taffer's a fucking jackass. He's a troll and he's a jackass.
Who are you talking about? The motherfucker that worked for NBC?
Vic Taffer.
Yeah.
Vic Taffer. Fuck, dude.
Whatever his name is.
Longy just said Taffer is a Bay Area bum hack. There you go. Talk that shit.
Bro, I don't really listen to him, man. His shit be so fucking like just full of shit, bro.
Hey, look.
You know what I mean? Hey, isn't he the one that says Harbaugh is guaranteed? Wasn't that his report?
Yeah, I think he was one of the motherfuckers that was saying that shit too.
I
don't pay his ass no attention.
Yeah.
Never again will I read anything from that dumbass.
But see, Raider Nation keeps listening to him, bro. They keep feeding into his shit. So the company keeps keeping him on the goddamn payroll. Stop listening to him.
Hey, you know the two main motherfuckers I always be hearing bullshit when it come down to Raider news. It always be Vic Taffer and Josh Dubrow or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yo, Aaron Hernandez, I need a huge favor from you, and you better be on IG. You have to message me on IG because you won the monthly giveaway, bro. So figure out what shirt you want, size, and send your info, and I'll be sending something out to you within the next day or two. Dirty, don't start your shit. Moving on.
I just, you know what? At this point in time, I just figured you was gonna bring it to the draft with you.
Oh yeah, I actually thought about that yesterday. I was like, I think it's just better, easier to do it that way.
Yeah, just gonna bring it to the draft. That's fine.
But yeah, Aaron, congratulations. You are the second winner of the Hammers.House monthly giveaway for the Shields Up members. So congratulations, man.
Which reminds me, I got to get Jesse his shit out too, bro. I'm lagging too. I got to get Jesse his shit out.
Where's Dirty's rugs? See, I knew that was gonna come. Fucking Earn, man. Why you gotta instigate shit? Where's Dirty's rug jersey?
Hey, from my understanding, it's in the closet in New York somewhere.
It's still in the closet. I'll pull that shit out now. I will bring it to Vegas. I'll make it even easier. I'll hand it to you formally.
Yeah, and we'll take a picture. You can give it to me on a live.
It'll look like a post game jersey swap.
Yeah, and we'll
Hawk,
take a picture.
Yo.
Give it to me on a live.
Hawk, you're echoing, bro. Turn my shit off.
My bad.
What up?
What up?
What up, Dirty?
What's going on?
Sarah said I
with
need
you?
a fuck your adversity tee. Yo, they're there. Get your fuck your adversity tee. The bonfire link is in the YouTube description. It's right under the membership line. Click that link. The shirts are up. Shout out to Chris Watson. He's a huge follower of me and Docs. He purchased a shirt. He put it up on his Twitter account the other day. So yeah, if you guys still want those shirts, those aren't going anywhere. Those shirts, because I told people I was going to do it. Those shirts are not going anywhere. I promise you that. So cop your fuck your adversity shirts on Bonfire. If you go to Bonfire, just search Hammers.House and it'll pop up. Y'all just talking that shit because you're jealous. Get more ass than y'all. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo,
Vic, let's be real. A toilet seat gets more ass than you, okay? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
Prez,
Sure,
which
buddy.
link? Prez,
hey,
which
hey,
link
Dirty,
is broken?
Dirty. It's nice weather out here in SoCal right now.
Only one. What's up?
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It ain't hot, but it was cold as shit this morning.
Prez,
Hell
which
yeah.
link is it? Is it the Spotlight one or is it the Bonfire one? If it's the Bonfire
Hey,
one,
Prez,
I'll
hop
put it
in the
chat.
show.
Got you, Aaron. Your Bonfire one. All right, so I'm gonna go on Bonfire right now, and I will put the link in the chat, and you guys should be squared away there. Yep, perfect. Copy.
Man, today's a good day to work on my fucking truck.
Yo, Wes is talking shit. You found parking. Yeah, I found parking, and then I had to move the car at 7 o'clock this morning. I was parked in front of a school. So I had to go get my ass up, move the car, and luckily there was parking in front of the house. Guys, here's the link for Bonfire. That has the Fuck Your Adversity t-shirts. There's some other stuff that's on there. I need to get someone, and I've been asking Spotlight and I've been asking Key. I need one of them to just set everything else up. I do have one, and shout out to Prez. There's one I have for the females as well. We altered the logo slightly. Let me find it and see if you guys are even interested in this. We did this one as well. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Hey, Hammer, that's fire. I like that.
So I figured we'd do that one for the ladies, if you guys are with that. And then I'm also, we're going to use Bonfire for a fundraiser in October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that logo on the merch for the month of October. And we're also putting this on the back of it. Let me find it. Oh, that video was funny as fuck. And then we're going to put this on the back of it. That's pink. I know there you go.
Okay.
We're going to do that for October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And then that particular month, when I put those shirts out, those shirts are going to be geared towards a fundraiser. So it could be Susan. I think we're going to do it with Susan G. Komen for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So stay tuned for that, but we still need to get the rest of these different shirts out. I still want to do the Drop the Hammer one as well. But yeah, the Fuck Your Adversity ones, that shit just, man, I need to order some of my own shit. Thank you, Prez.
Hey, Hammer, quick question.
What up?
Hey, you think McDaniels brings back Richard? Because Richard is a monster.
He looked really solid as our third down back towards the tail end of the year, and I was very, very happy with his performance. I had to retract my statements about him, but it was because of shit that he did during the offseason last year that pissed me off. Taking down all your Raiders shit, talking a whole bunch of shit in cryptic tweets. I was like, nah, fuck this dude. Let's save $3.5 million, get him the fuck out of here. But he earned his money. He did what he had to do. So I'm definitely I definitely wouldn't mind bringing him back.
Hey, and technically, Jalen Richard's a playoff running back. Technically, he's a 2-time playoff running back.
So McDaniel's offense is always consistent of a 3-headed beast in the backfield, bro.
Sarah,
you know what I mean?
Sarah, if that's what you want. Sarah, if that's what you want. Like I said, I gotta retweak that stuff because I want to do it where I have like the men's on top. Then I have the women's stuff as well. And then I want to put the stuff for youth. So if you want to get your kids to walk around the streets with Fuck Your Adversity on the back of their shirts, do it. That would be the funniest and coolest shit ever. I would love to see one of your guys' kids Just send me a picture of that shit wearing a shirt that says "fuck your adversity" on the back.
Hey, how about my dog? How about I buy one for my dog?
Raider. I don't think they have those. I'm gonna see what else they got though, because there's a whole bunch.
Depends on how big your dog is.
Yeah.
I got 3 pits.
Raider Nation, Hammer. How did you
it'll
come
fit.
up? Hammer, how did you come up with the name Hammer? Any inside story to it? Yes, there is, and I got that nickname 2009, 2010. My first year playing semi-pro football, I had 3 sacks in a game, and I think they were actually on the same drive. And the head coach / owner of the team just shouted it out after I got the 3rd one, and it kind of just stuck. So pretty much everybody calls me Hammer except for my immediate family, like my mom, my dad, my brothers. And then like at work, they call me by my last name, but I have a lot of people at the job as well that call me Hammer as well. This shit stuck. Yeah, that's the backstory to it. Read my comment as a shirt too. Hold on, Wes. Let me find this.
Yo, Morvis, fucking relax. This man said we need a booty hole t-shirt.
Hawk. This was last night in Dox's live. It became a running joke. Thanks to Stu and his fuckery. I love Stu. Stu is funny as shit. He started fucking talking about booty holes, and it just kind of ran the rest of the night with the live. And then I was like #booty hole. So yeah, that's where that happened last night. I got a
fucking Stu, man.
I was watching that shit earlier. Y'all had me screaming in the truck. I was watching that shit early this morning. I said, these motherfuckers is fooling.
So have you caught the DC4 interview?
No, I reached out to Denzel Perryman, and he saw my message, but he never responded. I was mad nice about it too, but it is what it is.
Hey, get Phylon on the show.
I'll try. Snoops, Hammer, you still haven't got tamales. What a cruel world. I'm getting my tamales in Vegas. I got to hook up. I'll do a live eating my first tamale in Vegas. All right. Sound good? What, you found parking? Yeah, you're an ass.
Hey Hammer, you live in the city, right, in the Bronx?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately.
Shit, that must be tough fucking parking.
Bro. All right. So we had a neighbor next door where we were able to park in their driveway, and the neighbor passed a couple of months ago, and we just got a new owner like recently. So it was like no more parking. And we came up with a system on how I could park in front of the house at night. But go figure, I left for work yesterday and somebody parked on our corner. And we got hit with a shitload of snow over this weekend, and that made it even more difficult to find parking last night. Shout out to the assholes of New York City Sanitation with their fucking plows, fucking everything up, and people are struggling to park, and cars still cannot get out of their spots right now. It is what it is.
So they plow the middle of the street and put all the snow on top of the cars, and you got to dig your shit out.
Pretty much.
Yeah, nah. That's
yeah,
why
Naomi said it felt like Hammer was driving forever on Dox's live last night. I was on the live and struggling. I almost hit a car last night too.
What up, Naomi?
Have I ever been to the Bronx Zoo when I was a child? I'll be in Staten Island this weekend to visit family. Damn, I'm Valerie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're going to the dumpster. You're going to the bowels of the burrows. I'm sorry. Good luck with that though.
I got family in Jersey. They live in Camden.
When the tour of the Bronx coming, Hammer, we need them DJ Hammer exclusive. Oh my God, Prez, you're a jackass.
I don't have no
Camden
fam on the East Coast, bro.
Camden is South Jersey. I've been around that area, but like the area that I hang out in a lot in or used to hang out a lot in Jersey was Belmar. Like those are my Jersey Shore days. Every Sunday I used to go down there. Yeah, I used to go down there during the football season years ago, and I spent almost every single weekend down there watching games, playing poker. Like that shit was dope. I used to have such a good time doing that.
I don't have no family out there, bro. I'll be straightforward. All my family is in the South, Midwest, or the West.
Hollywood.
We don't have nobody from the East.
Hollywood, it's only $1 million. It's not going to kill us. I have no problem bringing him back next season.
Cool.
Rashard.
You know what? Jalen Richard might be like, all right, I'm gonna benefit from this system. I might as well take a cheap deal. We can win.
$1 million, really, man? That's like, bro, that's like chump change in the NFL, dude. You know what I mean? That's like chump change in the NFL. And to top it off, as I was stating earlier, McDaniels runs a three-headed beast in the backfield. You know what I mean? He's always gonna have three running backs, bro. If you look at it, he had Brookhead, he had White, and he had that
Michelle.
Michelle.
Bolden.
All
Okay. Nah.
you know what I mean?
Raider.
He keeps three separate styles of running backs in his backfield. You know what I mean? For certain situations.
But I think Richard and Drake are kind of similar though. They're both like
Drake is not playing this year. Drake won't be back from injury.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
No, he's not coming back this year, bro.
Raider Paul, yes, I'm still going to the draft. I booked the flight last week. I will be in Vegas.
He better be.
I'll be there. The fuck else am I gonna be? I need to put in the paper for it.
I'm the one that's still on the fence, bro, because I gotta wait for my son to get here.
Hey, Hammer, what do you think of the personnel wanting to keep Rich Bisaccia as special teams of the new staff?
I said it earlier. I wouldn't mind retaining him as a special teams coordinator, most definitely. If he gets the head coaching position in Jaguars, good luck with that. But
I doubt he will.
You'll be
the Jaguars.
If he does, I'm telling you right now, it'll be an 0-17 team.
Yeah, the Jaguars, they will ruin that man's career.
Hey, I heard
people here in Boston use chairs, Christmas trees, and AC units as parking savers. Oh my god!
I heard they said Leftwich didn't want he wouldn't take the Jacksonville job unless they got rid of Trent Baalke.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't that their GM, right?
Yes. Only one said he would love to see Regis next season. I would love to see more Regis. I guess we wait until preseason and see what he does there. Thank you.
I'm still mad about Javin White. Like him leaving.
Well, I don't know.
What the hell? I'm trying to catch up to the chat again, y'all. I'm sorry. Bring Lawrence.
Why would you be mad at Javin White? He didn't do anything. He got picked up.
I'm not mad at him. I'm mad about our organization not keeping him, not making an effort.
Well, the way you stated it,
he got signed off the practice squad.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sound like you was mad at him. You know?
No, I'm not mad at him. Hey, look at he's a good linebacker. He has that build of a sideline to sideline, quick twitchy linebacker.
That again, that's the best blocker for the car.
That's the GM fault. The GM dude's no longer here. He kept them players should have been on the active roster. He had been clear injury and all that. He didn't have him on the active roster in one of the backup roles. So somebody needed a linebacker. They snatched his ass up. Same with Morris.
And then Tanner Muse, man,
is no longer around.
I kind of miss Tanner.
What'd you say?
Tanner Muse.
I don't miss nothing about Tanner Muse, bro.
It was quick.
Not nothing.
Tanner Muse did really good shit,
bro. He hasn't done a damn thing in the NFL. Nothing. Did he even make the team? Did he even make Seattle's team
for that?
Yeah, he played a game. He played like their final 4 games.
Final 4? Is this the type of we're looking for Final 4 game players?
No.
Are we really looking? Hey, exactly. Thank you, bro.
Yo, we got 230. We got 234 watching. We got 234 watching with only 89 likes, y'all. Break them thumbs, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's go. First time is in here. Don't let it be your last. Hit that sub button and smash the bell for all your Raiders and UFC content. Let's go, y'all.
Rock that old school feeling. Gotta rock that old school feeling.
Shit, feel. You know what? All those brands that were in Walmart a few years ago, they're now high top brands. Fila, Champion, all those brands you see in Walmart.
That's the thing about it. Look, Fila used to be a high top brand a long time ago, bro.
Did.
It used to be a high top brand. Look. Lacrosse used to be nothing, bro. The alligator shirt, you used to get beat up for that shit, bro. For real. Back in the day, Bro, I had lacrosse everything, homie. Had lacrosse everything. But then that shit got expensive. You know,
Azad, Carl Kanai.
Machine, Jabot,
Yup.
cross colors.
Hey, you want to know something that's kind of coming back, but it's not like it used to be. Ben Davis.
Remember Echo Unlimited? Echo Unlimited used to be Mugs used to be breaking their neck to buy that too in the early 2000s. You know, I'm from the I'm from the white tee era.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. When I was growing up, you could buy Vans at Payless.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah, you could.
Shit. When my dad was growing up out there in East LA in like the 80s and 90s, shit, you know, they used to go to Payless get a $10 pair of Vans.
Yep, exactly. Now a pair of Vans cost you $200.
Yeah.
They damn sure can. They can run you. I usually, whenever I go to if I ever go to the outlet mall, like whenever like my wife she from North Carolina, so whenever we go down to like Charlotte, we always hit the outlet mall and then we hit Vans up out there, and they be having you be running into some deals, and you be running into the exclusive joints, and you can actually get them for a pretty good deal.
Brent Childs, thank you for the donation. Much appreciation, bro. If y'all
bro,
want to support me,
Ross.
if y'all want to support the channel, make sure to hit the link at the top for the 2-tier memberships. You got to drop the hammer and the Shields Up membership.
Shit.
Bro, I shop at Ross, TJ Maxx.
What?
I go to outlets. You know what I mean? So,
shit, the only shoes I got are my fucking combat boots for work and my Reeboks.
Oh, no. I'll spend money on my tennis shoes, bro. That's the only thing I spend money on is my shoes. You know what I mean? My clothes wise, man, I buy all that shit from Ross and TJ Maxx. I don't give a fuck if it's last season.
Hey, the swap meets raised their prices on shirts. They're expensive.
Hey, them Nike shirts that be costing that be hitting you for like 45, 50. You could go inside Ross and get that same shirt for a fraction at like anywhere between $7 and like $18.
Yep.
I would say, because I think I only paid like 12 for mine, and that was a $50 shirt. When I looked online, I'm like, that's crazy.
Bro, I got a $250 shirt in my closet, bro, that I paid $17 for out of Ross. So, damn. Yeah, because I looked up the shirt when I got home, and again, it was $250. I said, yep, I'm going to just hang this up for a special occasion.
Who didn't even know that?
No, I knew because, because Ross has the original price tag on their clothes. So you see what you're saving. You know what I mean? You can see exactly what it is you're saving.
Hey, but those fucking lines in Ross be long as a motherfucker.
I don't know where Ross you're at. The one by I live in a different neighborhood. So my Ross isn't as busy as everybody else's. You know what I mean?
Shit, out here where I live, everybody from LA just decided.
Where you at?
I'm in Moreno Valley, Riverside.
Do you think McDaniel?
Oh yeah, because you only have one.
No, we have two of them.
Yeah, but your other one is so damn small and it don't carry anything. Everybody is at your major store. You know what I mean? Look.
Yeah.
The two in Moreno Valley, the big one is 5 times the size of the other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm only 40 minutes from you. I'm 40 minutes west of you.
You know what, Diamond Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what, a drive down to 60? 30, 40 minute drive down to 60?
About 40 minutes down to 60.
Hey, you know what? LA, last time I went out there was about a week ago. Went back to my hometown in Whittier. Man, it's empty out there now because everybody came up over here.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper.
Exactly. Gentrification, brother.
Yep. Like my dad's old neighborhood right there in Boyle Heights, man. It's not the same as when I used to live there as a kid.
Yo, people said.
You mean you can walk?
Hold up.
Go ahead.
We the people said, if I can pull it up, the Woodbury outlets in New York to be lit as well. That's a fucking fact.
Nah, look. Yeah, you can walk down the street in Boyle Heights now. No problem.
Yeah, you can. You know,
Yeah.
because everybody who lives there are the elderly that have been living there since the 40s and 50s that bought their houses.
Fila
now they're
equals
selling it
finally I
because of
left Adidas. Yo, don't be shitting on Adidas.
shit.
Yo, Adidas is fucking you. A lot of those fucking kicks now it's like walking on clouds. I own at least, I think I own 4 pairs of Adidas right now.
I have one pair of Adidas, one old school shell toe black with the gold trim Adidas. The ones that Run DMC rock, them the only ones I wear. I won't wear any
You got
other
the
style
you
of
got the
Adidas.
jumpsuit too.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, I do. I got the red and black old school with the gold leaf on it and everything. Hell yeah. Them the only Adidas I wear. I won't wear no other Adidas. I don't like them. Just the old school shell toe. That's it.
Somebody pull
Classics.
Yep.
Low.
Hey,
What up,
I
Pratik?
wish?
What
Hey,
up?
you know what I
What
wish
up?
you started open?
Yo.
The
What up,
My
Sears,
bad,
Lo?
my bad. Hold up.
the Sears Tower in Boyle Heights. I wish you still had that open, but that thing closed down a while ago.
You know Oscar De La Hoya owned that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
What up with the
his
homies?
boxing gym is in there. His
yeah,
boxing gym is inside of there.
my grandparents, they used to live in he used to live in the Montebello Hills. We used to pass by his apartment all the time. Or not his apartment, his mansion.
Yeah.
Right there in the hills. Man,
What's up with you, Lo?
Shit, what's up? What's up, everybody?
What up, bro?
What up with it?
Yeah. Chilling, man. Just trying to running around all freaking morning listening to you guys chop it up.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you. I know it's fan.
Hey man, I ended up doing 12 hours yesterday, Lo.
I saw.
I seen that.
Son of a bitch.
I seen that, bro.
Man.
And
I was like,
next
what the
he
hell
hits
you
it down.
doing?
He hits 1,000. He's doing 12 straight days.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about that on his the other night. Whatever. When we're talking about that, I was like, bro, that's a lot. But anybody can do it. You can do it. I was sitting there watching you yesterday. I was like, man, because I just jumped on real quick, got caught up.
Yeah.
And then I seen you, and I was just like, man, it's not getting off or nothing.
Yo, 12 days. Are you allowed to take like showers in between the 12-day 12-day live? Because I'm thinking about it now. If I were to do multiple days, that would be some shit.
So the rule is my channel has to run live for 24 hours for 12 days straight. Doesn't matter what I do on screen, as long as it is 100% legal to be on screen. Like I could have all you guys in the chat right now, and I could disappear and go take a shower. I could take a nap. You know what I mean? I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. My channel is streaming still.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I could be right there taking a nap. You know what I mean?
Just have Stu cover the whole 12 days.
James, no, not until next year, anyways. Then we could look for Bijan Robinson, but this year, no, not going for running back.
Hey, what do you guys think about Brian Robinson in like the 6th round?
Who?
I'm fine with that because I drafted him last night in the mock draft.
The kid out of Alabama, he's like 6'2", 230.
God damn.
Bro, we did 3 mock drafts last night.
What position is he?
Running back.
Running back.
I'm not taking.
Oh, the running back. Okay.
SMU, right? He's out of SMU.
No,
Alabama. I thought.
I like the running back out of SMU.
He said my friends have seemed to always run into Coolio and Flavor Flav here in Vegas. Well, Flavor Flav's originally from Long Island, and I actually ran into him. I ran into him a couple of years ago. I was at an Applebee's on Long Island, and he was in there with his fucking 13 kids.
Hey, Josh Jacobs ain't on his level yet.
That's false. He does not have 9 kids.
Who's that?
Hey, the way
Josh
Derek Carr's going, Derek Carr's about to be the next fucking Phillip Rivers in the fucking AFC West.
He's only got what? 4 kids. He'd be all right.
I think he's done, bro. I think they're done.
Right.
Yeah, all they wanted was a girl because they have boys. You know what I mean? All they wanted was a girl. I think they're done.
Hey, you know what would have been fucked up if there were like 10 boys in and they finally had a girl and it was just like 11?
Hey, you got the whole fucking starting offense or defense.
Hey, Phillip Rivers, he did have a whole lot of kids too, though.
Hey, did you guys hear that story about Austin Eckler? He said that he thought Phillip Rivers' kids were part of a charity, and then he found out they were his kids.
Nah, he has 13 kids. He has
as
one
good
for
as
every
Will.
season in the league, bro. He has one for
Anthony,
every season in the league, bro.
Anthony
They all have
Estrada
the
asked,
same
what
birthday.
Anthony Estrada asked, what are we looking for in the draft? We're looking for D tackles. We're looking for corners. We're looking for linebackers. We're looking for a receiver. Those are our priorities in the draft.
Hey,
No,
Hey, he don't make.
no offensive linemen. Quarterback, potentially, maybe. But that's what we're
hey,
looking for right now.
Philip Rivers had a kid for
Who
every
had a
time he was
who
lost
had
in
a
the
longer
AFC West.
career? Was it Breeze or was it Rivers?
Breeze.
Breeze. Yeah, because Breeze was
by
with.
far.
Yeah,
Breeze was like
with.
01.
Breeze
He
by
got
far.
drafted like 01.
Nobody never predicted that San Diego would have threw him in the trash like that, and then he picked up where he did and ended up winning a motherfucking title. That shit was crazy.
And
All
I
them
think that was
records
their
and
biggest
shit.
mistake. I think if they would have kept him, they would have had a Super Bowl ring, bro, by now. But you know, that's the curse. That's the curse. You know what I mean? That is the curse. You let that man go
Yeah,
before
maybe they
injury.
bring in Tebow for tight end. You're bugging. You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it right now. Since you said that, I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. Fuck that.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Tebow to tight end at the Raiders would probably be such an Art Shell fucking move.
That's not happening. It's not happening.
Art Shell would be like, we got a generational talent right here. A fucking guy who's a fucking dual threat. Tight end and a quarterback.
Oh my god, man.
And then proceed to go
He's
1-16.
He's neither. He is neither.
We've already been
Tebow
on
couldn't
for almost
even
2
last in
hours.
baseball. He couldn't even make it past what is it? Single A?
Bro.
Hold on. Prez did some stupid shit.
What'd he do?
I don't know yet. Hold on.
Hey, Hammer, do you know? Or well, it don't even have to be Hammer. But it could be anybody. Do y'all know like the top free agent? Like, is there going to be any free agent linebackers, corner, DBs, linemen available as far as on the defensive side and free agents?
For linebacker, I think it's not Bobby Wagner because I think he might return. But
I know Barr is.
I heard Levante David is gonna. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can't afford him.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'd rather grab something in the draft because the draft class is so defensive heavy. You know what I mean? Especially at linebacker. I'm not looking in to bring in any of these overpaid, over the hill vets. You know what I mean? That's the only thing available right now.
So I'm gonna give you a couple of the I'll give you a couple of the D tackles. You got Brandon Williams, Dominican Sue, Linval Joseph, Vernon Butler, Larry Ogunjobi, Jaron Reed, Malik Collins, Nick Williams, Daquan Jones, Malik Jackson, Sheldon Richardson, Jonathan Hankins, DJ Jones, Quentin Jefferson. That's D tackles.
That's too much money.
Hey, Vernon Butler, he's still young and he's like 6'3", fucking 340.
Might be able to get a deal with Quentin Jefferson.
That's what I was thinking. Jefferson, I'll run.
If Gus returns,
might get a deal with Jefferson. I mean, Quentin Jefferson might return without Gus. You know what I mean? But look, let's not forget these guys didn't boost anything in their stats this year. Then they had hard times finding jobs last year. You know what I mean? You think it's gonna be easier this year when you weren't even that productive? You know what I mean? So we can still get discounts with them. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I give you extra 1.2 on top of what I was paying you last year. Deal?
So I'm gonna give you a couple of the corners, and they already have high market values going into. Hold on. These are cornerbacks with high market value going into free agency. You got Stephon Gilmore, Darius Williams, Travaris Ward, J.C. Jackson, Levi Wallace, Carlton Davis, Rasul Douglas, go figure, and Anthony Everett.
I'm only interested in J.C. Jackson, and we can't afford him if we go get receivers.
Hey, you know what? Anthony Everett could be a good cornerback 3.
You wouldn't try to get Rasul Douglas after what he did for Green Bay?
If we go to a 4-3, I would love to have a Rasul Douglas, but I would prefer a J.C. Jackson because I think he's probably one of the most he's one of the highest rated man cover cornerbacks. Sorry, I'm
All right, so
doing
the
my Josh McDaniels.
linebackers, we got Von Miller, Chandler Jones, Hassan Reddick, KJ Wright, Devondre Campbell, Harold Landry, Uchenna Nwosu, and Randy Gregory.
Hey,
Dante Hightower is up there. Anthony Barr is up there.
I take
Nicholas Morrow,
Hightower.
Melvin Ingram.
Morrow might be back.
Hey, you guys think Morrow before he was an outside linebacker, right?
Yeah.
And in Gunther's system, he was outside, right? And then Bradley moved him inside.
He can play anywhere.
Yeah.
He can play anywhere.
How about Patrick Onwuasor?
I can never pronounce his name, dude.
Owansu.
Okay.
Owansu.
Say trade for Cameron Jordan. Hightower is a nice vet.
Damn,
I would love to have Hightower.
Signal tripping. Can you hear me,
Hightower? Yeah, we hear you.
You said you can't hear me?
We can. We can hear you.
Eagle Terrian's in the building. I feel like I'm missing a lot of people that came on in. Like, this chat floods so fucking quickly. It's hard to keep up with everybody.
Hey, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Josh McDaniels says, all right, we don't even need a number one, and just brings back fucking Zay Jones as our number one.
That's my
Zay stretches the field.
Yeah, I mean, Zay Jones, he has speed. He ran what, 4.3 at the combine? He has 4.3 speed, 4.4. I mean, he would have had a couple more touchdowns if Derek Carr didn't overthrow him.
Fuck. I feel like I definitely have probably missed a whole bunch of people that came in here. I apologize, y'all. Shit.
Hey, what about Jamie Collins?
Jamie Collins is another. I wouldn't mind Collins or Hightower. Especially
Shit, why not bring them both in?
Especially for our defense, like that type of, if they run that type of defense still, if they decide to go the route of the 3-4 hybrid, I would take both of them.
You don't bring them both in because you're not trying to pigeonhole yourself for one damn season. You're not.
So my question is,
it's always nice to have veteran presence, bro, but you don't need an overabundance of it. You know what I mean? That inhibits the rookies that you bring in the draft from actually developing and getting on the field and being ready for the next season. You know what I mean? You just bring in one, maybe two. You got Perryman. If you add another veteran presence, cool. I think Nicholas Morrow might be that. Even Corey Littleton is perfectly fine. He's not going anywhere.
Prez over here.
Kwiatkowski is out.
Yo, Prez is over here with the tamale looking like a Jersey Shore reject.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Looking like a broke ass Miguel.
Fake ass fucking Paulie D.
So the linebacker
broke ass Miguel.
With the linebacker that would be coming in, whoever's free agent, whatever not, it's a good question. But isn't it gonna be like, depending on what scheme we run, that's gonna fit best? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because if we go to 3-4, we're gonna need more linebackers. You know,
of course,
we're gonna need about 3 or 4.
If we go to 3-4, bro, Corey Littleton's gonna shine first and foremost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's gonna be on him though.
Hey, didn't Corey Littleton play like 3-4 fucking D end in college? Like he was like a pass rusher in college.
Yeah, and he was shining with in the 3-4 defense with the Rams.
Yeah, I remember him being really good with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty.
That's why we picked him up. I was kind of happy when we first got him, but
then now it's just like, well, you fucking suck.
I'm on the phone. Somebody called me and I lost all sound when I declined it.
Good job.
Yeah, yay, wonderful. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Hey, what do you guys think about what is it? DeMarco Jackson from App State. It's pretty good.
Oh no, what I was saying, 4-3, right? I mean 3-4 defense, right?
Yep.
So Cleve Farrell, 3-4 defense, Cleve Farrell thrives in that. You know what I mean?
You're going to have him out there. Corey Littleton plays very well in the 3-4 defense. You can put a Nicholas Morrow out there as well with Perryman as well. You can also put Abram in a linebacking position in the 3-4 defense too. You know what I mean? You can still run. You can still run all your corners and have some monstrous type shit out there. If you go get a J.C. Jackson to play on the opposite side of a Mullen, you know what I mean? Your pass defense is solidified on coverage down the field. Mullen is a much better man cover than he is in zone. You know what I mean? Just because he's a handsy type defensive back. When you're handsy like that, that means you've spent most of your career up on the line getting with the jam, with the pressing release. You know what I mean? And that's why you're still a little bit handsy down the field.
Hey, how about Marcus Peters?
Why wouldn't we keep Abram? Why wouldn't we keep him?
People, I don't
going
understand.
anywhere, guys.
I don't think people understand that Abram at the end of the season, before he got hurt, when he was in the box of that sub linebacker, he was a monster.
Yep.
He was a different breed. If Abram can bump his weight up to 220, 225, even 230, and he can still keep some of his speed, he can be a monster at linebacker.
If he gains that weight, he's gonna slow down a little bit, and I think that's what he needs.
Yeah,
because he over pursues a lot. You know what I mean? But
like this year a lot, he didn't over pursue a lot.
Anywhere from 10 to 17 pounds is perfectly fine for him to add on. Nothing more than that. He plays at a ferocious speed. You know what I mean? That's why he's thrilled. That's why he thrived at that spot, because he plays with such a ferocious speed. He plays bigger than he is. That's the other thing. You know what I mean? He's not weak. He plays much bigger than he actually is. That's one of the reasons he's always out of position, because he plays bigger than he actually is. So his coverage is something to be desired past anything past 12 yards. That's why I say you keep him in the box, play him underneath. Corey Littleton is better with a deeper coverage than Abram actually is. So it could be a fabulous defense.
Anthony Estrada said, man, how about that defense? Crosby, Yannick Ngakoue, and Mac coming back. Damn, Chiefs, look out. Mac is not coming here. Stop it. He's not coming back.
I know.
He's not coming to the Raiders. He's not coming to the Raiders.
Hey, you know, Mac comes back. He's like, I didn't like Gruden, so I dipped.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it.
I would laugh my ass off if that shit happened, but I think that's a reach and a half.
You know what? But if Mac were to come back, there would virtually be no spot for him. He would probably.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true. He's a linebacker. He's a linebacker. He's a linebacker.
Right.
Yeah, but see, like saying the 3-4, it'll work for Mac, but yet at the same time, he's not going to be good in coverage. So what he's going to be?
Didn't in 2016? Didn't we run a 3-4 in 2016?
The 3-4 is not going to work for Yannick though.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, maybe if he's only like a nickel pass rusher, comes in on third downs.
And so let me ask you this: would you trade Yannick for Max if you got that phone call?
Wait, Yannick for Mac?
Yannick for Mac, yeah. Would you trade Yannick for Mac?
I would listen.
If you went to the 3-4 defense and you know it's not working for Yannick, but Mac would thrive in it, do you trade Yannick for Mac?
You know
I would consider it, but also the money doesn't make sense for both sides. That's the problem.
You know what? If that was me, I'd tell Chicago, take half his fucking contract and we got a deal.
They still have
who do they have
that contract?
Who do they have in the secondary that's that has like 1 year left? Because if you do something like that and bring
not anybody we want. Not anybody we want.
I mean, what's his name? Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson. He has like a year left.
Nobody we want.
I know, Papa. I know. He's a vet though, and that's what we need in the secondary.
Yeah, but I don't think they really have anybody we want. You know what I mean? I don't think Josh McDaniels sees anything on that side of the defense aside from Mac and maybe a Hakeem Hicks that he would want. You know what I mean? You're not getting Hakeem Hicks.
Hey, here's another name. If we move to that 3-4, Sheldon Richardson. He's like 6'3", 295, and plays 3-4 DN.
Yeah, he's always wanted to be here, but at the same time, his price tag is way too high sometimes. You know what I mean?
Unless he pulls a Yannick and says, "I'll take a team friendly, 2-year, $20 million deal." If he could do that, shit, I'll take him. But
Bro,
I doubt he will.
He's been spending the last 3 years fighting for contracts. He's not taking a deal.
Yeah.
Hey fellas, I got an appointment. Thank you, Hammer, for letting me come on. Dirty, I'll get with you later.
Yes,
got
sir.
A little bit of news. Me and Joe are gonna be putting together a show for Saturday, so
sure.
we'll give all you guys all that stuff. So.
That'll work.
But yeah, Hammer, thank you guys. Thank you guys again, man. See you guys soon.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right, bro.
All right. So then there were 3, and
I think that Josh McDaniels is thinking, he's like, look, this team went to the playoffs under circumstances. You know what? We shouldn't just tear the whole thing apart, change everything up. Because think about it. If he keeps Gus and he tells Gus, you got 1 year to prove it. If you can have a top 10 defense and not play prevent and fucking 4th down or 3rd down and fucking 6, I mean,
James, are you referring to his stint as the Broncos head coach? Again, I said this before. People learn through experience and they learn from their mistakes. The shit is different now. He had 10 extra years under Belichick. And he said it in the presser yesterday that he is going to be his own person. He's going to have his own identity as a coach.
Hey, and James, you got to think about it.
Wait.
He had Kyle Orton as his starting quarterback. Kyle Orton.
No. That's not what he's talking about. That's not what he's talking about. So James, let me explain. So I don't know if you saw the presser yesterday, but he made a statement yesterday, and you may not have caught it. His statement was he was really young back then. He knew football, but he didn't know people like he does now, and he made a ton of mistakes. And he went back and learned from that. That was his statement. You know what I mean? So the man had already admitted his faults. He knew what he did wrong. He had the game down pat. He just didn't know people. Now he knows people. So he's going to approach it a little bit better than he did last time. Not as a dictator, but more as a relationship and understanding that, yeah, I might be the head coach, but it's going to take both of us. So I can't belittle you and berate you and think that I'm still going to get everything that I need to get out of you. So let's give him a chance, bro. I think he learned from his mistakes. That's what he said.
Yeah, I like McDaniel's presser. Ziegler and McDaniels. Ziegler blew me away. He like when he first got up there, he was nervous, but he blew me away. I was like, okay, I can like this guy. He's better than fucking Mayock, who was just on TV for fucking 10 years.
Alan, there you go. Years. McDaniels owned his shit, and there
you go. He did.
There you go.
Yeah, he did.
And you said it was a fumble.
Yep, that shit was funny as hell. That shit.
Tom Brady said it too, though.
Yeah,
Tom Brady admitted to it being a fumble as well. So.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up because I got to start getting myself ready for work. Shut up! I don't even want to go in, but you know what? I got to do what I got to do. We'll be on at some point tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but obviously, if you guys have the bell clicked, you'll know what time exactly it is. I'm going live. I'm thinking maybe doing the afternoon, but I got to see. But Hawk, appreciate you coming on. I know you don't have anything on YouTube for me to fucking promote, so I'm just removing you now. But thanks for coming on, bro.
All right, peace.
Later, bro. Uncle Dirty.
What's up, bro?
Let them know where they can find you, homie.
So you can find me at Dirty Raider on YouTube, Dirty_Raider on IG. You can find me in the basement, usually 10 o'clock West Coast time every night, just about. Or just come through, hit the bell, get notified when I go live. You ain't gonna want to miss it. You know what I mean? I'm on my quest for Thou Wow, and once we hit that Thou Wow, we're gonna pull one of the fucking greatest stunts Raider Nation creators have ever fucking seen. So yeah, come over there, subscribe, run them fucking numbers up. I appreciate it.
Bro, I'll hit you up later on.
For sure. Hey, look, don't forget to tune in when I'm over here at my boy Hammers' house, the only house for UFC and Raider content. My brother, what's
Appreciate
cracking
you, bro.
with you? Yes, sir.
I'll hit you later.
For sure.
All right, y'all. This was fun. This was definitely fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. We were on an average for majority of this time with like over 200 people in the chat. The likes don't seem to add up, but it is what it is. I can actually tell you right now exactly how many views we've had so far. And day's not even over. You know, people are still going to come and check this out later because a lot of them probably don't have the bell click, which is cool. But let me pull this up real quick. So right now it's still running up, running. 952 views with 177 likes. Bruh. Appreciate you guys coming on in. Appreciate the new members. Appreciate the super chats. If you guys really want to support me in this channel, y'all know what to do. The link is at the top of this chat. Let me see. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. Nope, we're good right now. Guys, continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation till I fucking die. Until next time, love you guys. See you soon.
It's time! I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless, and I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe. It feels like I've been